Okay, welcome back everybody to another exciting installment of the Jaraci Cup. This is going to be a fun matchup to see. This is between cowofschmau and SHRIKE. And this one is very, very important. Again, we're sort of assuming with this calculation that Orb will beat SHRIKE, but even SHRIKE himself believes that that's true, so... If that's the case, cowofschmau needs to win both of her games here in order to advance to upper bracket. Either that, or, she wins both of these games, and SHRIKE takes one game off of Orb and gets to upper bracket anyway. So, this is definitely, you know, this is all on the line for cowofschmau. And her fate is not entirely in her hands either. So, we'll see what she's able to do here. I believe this is going to be the Blastron Factory build. Not that we've seen any tells for it yet, but I mean, of course it is. Come on, it's fun to play. Sandskimmer Fev should really be started though, because the longer you delay this, the worse things get. Okay, there it is. And the Blastron. There we go. And good news for SHRIKE, he's going for LAV Fab first. 2 on RUs, actually, he's going to have a lot of RUs there. If I were him, I'd probably switch one of these guys back over, but I think he is going to be getting the carry production upgrade and then getting Assault back.
LAV now available for production.
Here comes the probe. But the probe is not seeing the rush, so that's kind of crucial for a cowofschmau. AV Fab is on the way, but no LAVs are building yet. Like, see, if his probe had seen this, he would be building LAVs right away. Okay, PC's not here. Check on this side. PC's not here. So now I think that SHRIKE knows, but see if there's anything he can do about it. LAVs are being built. And for cowofschmau, you gotta go in right away. Because this timing window is going to close, and if it closes, you're gonna be sad. So, I think he might be waiting for a second Blastron, but no, he's not even building one yet. I don't know what he's waiting for then. You gotta get snappy. See, I'm snapping my fingers. That means get snappy. Okay, here come the skims. Here comes the Blastron. And now you kind of retreat with these two, I think. Ah, but he's backing away here. I think he's used up too much time already. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, cause you're just yelling at yourself like, come on, go in, you idiot, right? But also, this guy's idle. Yeah, no, this build takes some really tight timing, right? Because the window for it will close very, very quickly. And I think this is a game that it could have been pulled off, but just not quite exploited fast enough. Yeah, now that AVs are at it, really just feels hopeless. Maybe cowofschmau can, like, transition this into a railgun or something. Railgun rush, like, that might work, but it's gonna be difficult either way. Doesn't really have the money for it either, so... But you kind of need to tech something, because AVs are faster than PCs, and he'll actually run you down here. It's a little bit scary. Oh, a second PC. Oh. Okay, yeah, in that case, I would definitely support Railgun Fab here. Try to make this rush work out in the end. You can use the 2 blast drones to kind of blow up the AVs, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. But like, this isn't totally over yet, but you need to use these 2 blast drones to defend your PC, otherwise you're gonna lose it. This is not good. Okay, there's Railgun Fab, but it's pretty late. Also, we need one more salve on the main. Oh no, she's got that. Is it gonna be good? I mean, maybe that'll change things. I guess to be fair, cowofschmau's kind of asking for a Hail Mary here, and that would be it, right? Getting the blast drones in. But the AEV is shadowing them already. I don't think they make it, right? Almost. Almost. Oh! No, it was so close! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! No way, man! Oh, that's just hard to watch. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. That is depressing, man. Oh, man. Oh. As the SC from SHRIKE, he's just gonna expand. So close, man. So close. Yeah, if the BDs had been used on the PC front, you could probably have stopped that one from going down. That probably was just the better play. And now that there's 4 AAVs here, like... this carrier is looking pretty undefended. In fact, if I were SHRIKE, I would not be focusing this. I'd just kill all these salvagers. That pretty much ends the game right there. I think this is kind of a throw. He's gonna get the heavy railgun, though. These units are expensive as heck, so that's always nice. But yeah, I think you could probably have just killed all of these. There's more AVs coming anyway, though. Fighter and gunship is on the way. Oh, disgusting. Yeah, I think this game is just over. Still, though, this PC, not gonna die. So again, like I said, probably a mistake to focus it. Well, there's 2 more AVs coming in now. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's not gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or it is gonna die, right? You know what I'm trying to say. That was an assault railgun in there as well. Not gonna be able to pop out, but the money is still lost, of course. That's just how it works, because, you know, screw you, I guess. Okay, production upgrade on the way. SHRIKE moving to 2 base. It's got fighter and gunship almost finished. This ain't looking good, folks. This ain't looking good. I reckon this will be strike fighters to blow up eco. And then he can even go into bombers if he wants it. Nasty. Nasty. cowofschmau has built 3 PCs, but he's only got 1 on the field. Well, he's built 2, I guess. He starts with 1. I wonder what the record is for the most dead PCs in a match of DOK. No, I want to know the record for the most dead PCs and you still win the game. That's what I'm interested in. It's actually going to be a gunship, by the way. SHRIKE seems to like his gunships.
Enemy sighted. Move order confirmed. LAV destroyed. New fabrication facilities now operational.
Probably need to ask Tomcat about that. And still win the game, yeah, okay. I mean, I would not be surprised that cowofschmau loses this one. This is an awful game state to be in. Although, I really would like bombers here, actually. And it's only 1 gunship, so this is not a huge investment, but it keeps the railgun numbers down and lets them keep poking in with the AVs, so I can see it. Still, though, strike fighter is probably better, because you're going to be fighting single targets like this, and the strike fighters are just sort of better at that in general. Missile ship fab for cowofschmau, no surprise there. Because, you know, air units, she needs to get some defense against that. Wow, nice shooting, man. What are you even aiming at? Your own main base? Come on. Freaking idiot. Anyway, missile ship fab is finishing just about now. You know, what with ref mode being done, cowofschmau is actually on 2 base, but I feel like that's not going to last long. Even just 4 AAVs is probably enough to kill off a lot of these salvagers. And heavy vehicles armor 3, yeah, that doesn't help her chances at all. Yeah, come on, do it, man. Do it. You know we all want to see the attack bombers. Come on, do it. AV's starting to make their presence known here. Smoke down on the carrier to keep himself alive a little bit. Looks like he wants to target the heavy rail first, though. But these 2 could still just, yeah, exactly like this. They could still just be hitting this eco and blow up all these salvagers. I think the salvagers are really the target here, you know? Then again, killing the heavy railgun means he can stay in for a lot longer. But I don't want to see him go for the PC again, because it's really just kind of a trap. Like, you kill salvagers a lot faster, they're worth about as much to finish off, you know? I think that's the way to go. Double gunship coming out again. Probably the railgun will be the target. And this is what you like to see. He's going for the salvagers. Good. from the gunships. And yet, sure enough, targeting the railgun. And after that's dead, I guess he can just fire at salvagers with it, you know, might as well. Come on, Tech Bomber Fab, you know you want to do it. I'm at a loss for words. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Yes! Tech Bomber Fab! Woo! Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. I mean, you know me, I like to really stick into the end when I'm playing, even if the game is definitely over, but... So I can respect it, but yeah, this game is really not very good. If the BD hit had been really good, I think you wouldn't have seen this much damage come out, so I would sort of suspect if I were cowofschmau here that it didn't really work. But, hard to say. Hard to say. Missile ship is out, alright, that's good. We still need a ground army though, and this is always the reason why I say that going air is a really good transition after doing a lot of eco damage, because your opponent has to answer both of them, and they usually just can't. You know, in this case, he's got a bit of anti-air setup, but now the ground army's gonna kill him. If he built railguns, he has anti-ground setup, but now the air army's gonna kill him. Just a nasty situation to be in. We've all been there. We all know how it feels. Not good. And with the TAC bombers coming out, it's gonna be worse. Because now we're gonna see some PC snipes, I'm sure. If we don't just have them die like this already. Yeah, the missile ship is here, but the other one isn't, so I think that cowofschmau can let the gunship, or... Okay, well, he can't, but also a trike. Anyway. He could let the gunship circle around here a bit if he microed it like this, but, just gonna lose that one. It happens, it happens. Tell that to the guy's family. There we go, that's the triple bomber that I'm looking for. And I gotta say, cowofschmau's resilience is admirable, sticking in here against such overwhelming odds, but yeah, this game is definitely over. The tax stack! Oh my gosh! Yes! The tax stack, that's wonderful, I'm gonna use that from now on. You're witnessing history, ladies and gentlemen. New phrase coined. Anyway, 3 bombers will kill a PC, I'm pretty sure. BC Fab to be the follow-up. I like that. I like that. Maybe just make an SC and unlock the carrier or something, but... Yeah, I expect we're just gonna see those launched against this PC, kill it off, and then cowofschmau is gonna be like, okay, enough is enough, and leave, but we'll see. And this will be the 6th PC that dies, I think, if I'm counting correctly. Which is a little bit depressing, but there it is. Ow. cowofschmau's just like, nah, this is fine, I'm okay. Sure, I can't build any units right now, but I'm sure I'll find a way to get out of this. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah, for real. Somebody bought Merc Treads. Yeah, this is not ending yet. Look, man, I've been casting for... Oh my gosh. I've been casting for like 3 hours, okay? My voice is dead. Don't blame me. I just want to sing! No, 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 no. Not doing that. Yeah, if you count 2 to 1 balanced in every metric. Kind of balanced, yeah. Oh gosh. Here come the bombers. BCs are almost finished too. You win on number of AVs killed? Okay, I can agree with that. Same order of magnitude. Okay, yeah, you got me there. You got me there. Man, if I was making a game like this, just as a joke, if the units lost tab got over like 100,000, I would start writing it in scientific notation. This missile ship isn't dead yet, but this bomber will finish it off. Probably, but well, probably not actually, but if we were to modify GE mod a little further, we could do it. Still, that'd be like 10 times more units lost than cowofschmau has yet. Oh dear. Time for a 7th PC kill. I think that's 7. If I counted wrong in the PC count, tell me in the comments below. But I really don't think I've ever seen 7 PCs killed before. This is like next level deathing. So this is what SHRIKE was saying about fantasy GG timing, eh? No, 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 you gotta kill the PC. Oh, no! Okay, it's only 6 then. It's still... I think that's still a record. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's move on to game 2 and see if things change. But again, I'm pretty sure with that, cowofschmau's chances of upper bracket are gone, so... Oh, so you knew. You were like, oh shoot, I could've gone for a record. I don't think so, because it wasn't killed by SHRIKE, it was killed by cowofschmau, right? So I like how the pic is called pickies.txt. Something disturbing about that. Yes. Hey, it's Tight End Passage. Wait, who picked this one? Nobody plays Tight End Passage. cowofschmau, hey, nice. Factions stay the same, of course. Yeah, we don't see this map very much. It's kind of a fun one, but also it's like a very aggressive map, I guess, you know? It's very hard to stabilize if your opponent is attacking you, so everyone just kind of favors to attack on this map. And sure enough, SHRIKE with the LAV fab, although I think this is what he did last game. Might just go for early AVs again. And still he's got 2 on RUs and 3 on CUs. I think this may be a little bit imbalanced because he wants to get his income on CUs a little bit higher, but there's the AV tech. And he does make an LAV. Remember, he retired the base runner, he didn't send a probe, he really needs vision, so I agree with that choice. And cowofschmau looks like actually this is going to be the map she chooses to go for ref mode instead. Yeah, you might be right at the very beginning, but I think at a certain point you drop one of them onto CUs, but I don't know. I'd have to lab the build, and to be honest, I really don't know it very well. But yeah, it's an AV rush. We don't see it terribly often. What I like about this, though, is that if cowofschmau were to be going for the blast drone factory, you'd have what you need to defend, which is kind of what happened last game. So I think that this is actually pretty good. I would be a little worried, like, I would send this LAV out here because I'm worried that there's going to be a bunch of blast drones coming in behind me, but... Yeah, the only thing is that this map has a very long rush distance, and so it'll take a while for them to get to the other side, but I think they'll still be relatively effective. We'll end up seeing what happens. Sandscreamer Fab is on the way, Ref Mode is on the way, cowofschmau is moving up onto her 2 base there. And we have our first AVs on the queue here. I actually, in this case, would prefer a production upgrade before heavy vehicles, because it's going to take a long time to reach the other side of the field, so you can get that when you need it, but... Yeah, well, I would have thought he would rush again, too. I mean, this is tight end passage, after all. But it's funny, this is actually the map he's going to choose to play a little bit more passive. I like how cowofschmau is playing this, though. She's not being too greedy just yet, right? This is, Sandscreamer Fab right after the ref mode is done. She's building the Sandscreamers right away, and she's moving them out, which is critical. You want to get some vision on what your opponent is doing. And I think that she should be fine if she scouts well and responds immediately, right? But we'll have to see if that happens. Because the AVs are marching over, so you do need to be getting a tech pretty quick, and this Sandscreamer would be the one to see it coming. Okay, there's the AV. And immediately we have railgun tech, so yeah, she's definitely on top of that. Might have a bit of evacuation on the main base, but that's okay, because your opponent is on 1, so you don't really care too much. And actually, you know, SHRIKE is not floating RUs, so maybe he's right about this 2 on RUs thing. I could be wrong about this. Because he's making this look pretty tight, actually. Needs to put down another ALM in order to get his SC out, though. It might have actually been good for him to have this LAV get killed, which is sort of funny, but, you know. Yeah, AVs show up to push these guys off the base. The railgun tech is done. 2PC is done as well. Wow, this is a really good early game for cowofschmau, actually. Yeah, we do have the SC on the queue for SHRIKE, so it's not going to be too long before 2 base. But I think that cowofschmau is going to defend pretty succinctly here, and on top of that, she can go 3 base because she has 2 PCs, so this is really good for cowofschmau. So there's 2 base for SHRIKE. And yeah, look, cowofschmau right up to 3, so she knows what she's going for here. Heavy railguns are in tow. I think that this could be defended, although it's a little bit awkward with the terrain. These guys are occluded behind the dune, so gonna have a little bit of trouble targeting them. I like how the second hit of the railgun does like noticeably more damage because of the sunder. It's very funny to me. Oh dear, actually railguns are getting hit right now. We do have some Sandscreamers to capitalize on the sunder effect, but I think that this railgun is going to die before it gets a shot off on this one. Yeah. Uh-oh, this is looking a little dicey, actually. And cowofschmau with the big float, I mean, that definitely is what's hurting her right now. But this AV is going to be kind of like turbo annoying, you know? It'll kill salvagers for sure. Actually, cowofschmau should be evacuating right now. Yeah, there it is. That's a heavy, right? Oh, it's an assault. I should still be able to take this guy out, but... Yep. But it's armor too, so... Actually, these AVs are pretty scary as well. Anyway, this is an opportunity to bring the PC over to this side, which might not be too bad. Well, nah, you kind of want the carrier there, but still... I think you need to, because otherwise Yuriko is just going to get slowed down a little. Okay, actually, good kiting with the assault railgun there. Looks like that'll be cleaned up without too much of a headache. And it's BC Fab right away. Holy crap. Yeah, SHRIKE wants to just go for the blood here. Slick. Railgun armor is getting upgraded. This is an answer to the AVs, I'm sure. But I love what Shrike is doing with these two going out on the flank. It's awesome, you know? Good play. I mean, we should be seeing this a lot more often. Got greedy? Yeah, I'll say so, but I mean, maybe this will work. Still just have to wait and see. Probably more AVs are still needed on the backline, though. Yeah, he's building them now, but this is going to be a great source of power for Shrike here. Yeah, right. I mean, this is one of the unique things about this map is that it has tons of air behind it, so you can really, you know, you can really flank like a madman. Okay, building salvagers here is definitely greedy. Actually, yeah, this looks pretty bad for Shrike all of a sudden. But you can imagine if he had like 5 AVs instead of 1, this is probably doable. But now, you know, BC Tech is done, but he can't build them yet, which is always a little rough. And it looks like the main base is the target here. ALMs are powered, so they give some defense, but not much. Hey Joshua, how's it hanging, my friend? But if you ask me to play AoE 2 after this, I'm gonna lose my mind, okay? Just warning you now. Also, Shrike held, actually? I don't really know how. I feel like cowofschmau maybe was getting too distracted over on this side. But yeah, this is really annoying for cowofschmau, again, right? And there's not really anything in the area at all, let alone anything that can deal with it, so maybe the skims go back, but this is pretty annoying. Turbo annoying, you might say. Yeah, sending the whole army back is kind of a staple of lower bracket play, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think that you still could have pushed over on this side, but I'm not exactly sure, to be fair. I was talking about Age of Empires when it happened, so I kind of missed the point. And yeah, you know, I don't think any salvagers actually died, but you know, they had to deny their mining time, so. Yes, I mean, that's exactly right, what Shrike is saying, you know? Because BCs are what he's kind of betting the farm on here, and so it's really good for him to have some more time to get them out. Salves die in the third, that's also a little bit sad, but still. BCs are coming, was the first one. Sir Floatslot here could definitely be building another one, but still. This is pretty good for Shrike, actually, to be able to get these out. There's the first one hitting the field. Heavy Vehicles 3, you'll love to see it. And I think after this, he should just kind of fill out his third base, and he's sitting pretty. Needs another ALM though, he's pop blocked right now. Salvagers are making the migration back for cowofschmau. Looks like actually he lost 2 of them somehow. But, I don't know. Yeah, the Children of Time one. The 3rd book in that trilogy. And sure enough, by the way, here's the... Shrike! Well, you know I always call them Shrike Fighters, right? Which is funny, because he hasn't built any of them this entire, Well, no, he did in that one game against Puppy... Wait, Puppy? No. Gosh, who the heck was it? I literally can't remember, but he built Strike Fighters against someone. By the way, BC making itself felt here. Yeah, the AVs can die, but like... This guy's a tanky boy. And I don't really think Assault Railguns can fight Sub-1 BCs at all. Unless there's like 20 of them, but... SHRIKE is really kind of a BC fanatic, isn't he? I like it, you know? Don't have enough of these people.
Armored assault in service. Acknowledged. Armored assault online. Proceed to rally point.
So, heavy railguns, that's what he needs, but he needs a lot of them. I only see 2 here. The other thing about BCs is that they're so tanky, right? Like, if you do, you know, 90% of their damage and then they smoke, you didn't really do anything yet, right? It makes them just an amazing force multiplier, because you can't really target them at the beginning. If there's railguns, you have to target them first, and obviously in this case there aren't, but still, you know, they're definitely making their weight felt here. Big old tanky boys. That's a nice smoke. Wow. What? Oh, that's terrible. My cousins are building a house, and their contractor just died. Like, that's awful, you know? But it's not usually what you think of delaying a construction project, but there it is. That's a lot of BCs. Orbnet, is that you? But we're not even gonna see them hit the field, I don't think. Although, it's a little awkward. This guy's popping smoke is actually blocking this guy from shooting. Also, he pulled it a little bit late there. Okay, I guess we will see these guys hit the field. You know, when in doubt, just build more BCs. That's what I'm learning from SHRIKE. From SHRIKE and from Orb. I have a feeling that, BCs are gonna make a very prominent appearance in this tournament. cowofschmau, by the way, could be firing missiles over at this BC while it's healing, which is always kind of a nice thing to do. But the AVs, in the meantime, have actually gotten up on the railguns. And that's not exactly the best thing in the world. One of them survived, though. Now, railguns actually do outrange BCs, if I remember correctly, but not by much. It's difficult to manage. If you get range calibration, you'll be feeling a lot better that way. Like, let's see if you can shoot the railgun right now. It looks like he's not even going to. So. Hard to say, but here comes the other BC. We'll get a chance to listen to that awesome faraway sound. Oh. And there you go, SHRIKE will take the series 2-0. That's really good for him, I'll tell you what. Now it all comes down to him and Orbnet to see who goes up as seed 1 in the upper bracket. But unfortunately for cowofschmau, that does knock him out, so we'll see him in lower again. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.